Hi, Jules.
Hello.
We are online now. Facebook was telling me I needed to hurry up.
I was like, come on, let's do this. I love your people. They're so fun.
Hiya, Greg. Hiya, Emma. Hiya, Sarah Jane. Hiya, Trina. Hiya, Margaret. Just very quickly, just wanted to say thank you to Joe Strange, Meg Brackley, Jane Davis, Sarah May, Karen Walsh, who sent stars on the last live. So thank you to you lot. And so I've got Jules with me tonight. Okay, let me just say hello again to the ones that have joined so far. Oh, Grace, Emma, Sarah Jane. Hi, Trina. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Meg. Hi, Cam. Hi, Lorraine. Chloe.
I love a roll call.
Tracy, Yvonne, Laura, Karen, Vicky, and Emma MC. And I think I've covered most of them at the moment.
Now take your breath.
So I know a few of you have seen Jules with me before. Jules is lovely.
Thank you. Jules is lovely. She's also blind.
Because we've both got the same surname, but no, we've got to know each other. There's probably a family link somewhere in the back, but not direct related. I know it's a question I normally get asked.
That's hilarious. Yeah, now we're in different continents, right?
We are. I'm over. A lot nicer than ours at the moment. At least you're not in lockdown.
No, we're not in lockdown. Well, we are to an extent, as in we can still, go out to the stores and things like that, but we have to wear masks and all that kind of fun stuff. But we're not in complete lockdown like some of the places are over where you guys are. We were that way in March, the first time around, and this time they closed down the restaurants here, so you can take away food, you can, and that kind of fast food and things like that. But we're not. And hello everyone. As people who know me, I talk a lot, so bear with me, rein me back in. Hello everyone.
There is a family trait. Marie's laughing.
Well, there you go. It's a family trait. See, maybe we are more related than we think, Gav. That's hilarious. But no, actually, you know what? I did do a little bit of research, and I do think there is a lineage back there. They were showing me lineage in Cork.
Cork?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, the great-grandfather was from Cork, and they went more Dublin side. It's a little village called Rathdowney.
Yeah, well, I have family in Dublin as well. So, nonetheless, people, we're all connected one way or another, right?
Right.
Yeah, the Weasel family. I love it.
Yeah, other than schools, so it's not really a complete lockdown. Then the schools are the worst place for passing things across anyway. It doesn't make
it doesn't make much sense, does it?
No.
Oh God. Oh well. So how would you like to proceed tonight, Gav? I had suggested pulling cards tonight because we all do. Gavin does lots of work with spirit and whatnot, and I love to use my cards. So I thought maybe we could do a little bit of both. Are you all right with that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, sorry, there's noise from the kitchen, but there's no one in the kitchen.
Oh.
The spirits are around already.
I love it. So it happens when spirit's around, right?
Yeah. So no, however you wanted to go, I'll let you start.
Okay. So usually when I pull cards for people, I go to who I'm drawn to first, and then I'll kind of flip a card. So please don't feel offended if I skip over you and I'm like, they think, oh my God, and I didn't get my turn. I always go with what spirit pulls me towards. So that's how my gift works. And then if it's just one person left in the room, I'm sure we can work with that, but that won't be the case.
What I'll do is I'll be going with the bottom, the one that's after Jules is finished. I'll go with the very bottom one, saying guidance on the message because spirit knows.
Awesome.
So whichever one's at the bottom, I will go with.
All right. So let's see. Who would like a card? I'm cool. Okay, I'm being pulled towards Sarah May. All right. I don't know. I saw her name, Sarah May. All right, doll. Okay. Ooh, girl. I got the patience card God help bless. All right, Sarah, I don't feel that you do patience well at all, darling. I feel there's this complete lack of it. So meaning, you know, that your intentions are good, but I really feel this is a card to remind you to slow down, to be able to be present in the moment, because I feel this is always wanting something, you know, always wanting XYZ to happen now in order to be happy or in order to move forward. You don't need all these other things to happen. Patience, patience. I just being pulled like they're showing me the how would I show the you know, in the Looney Tunes Bugs Bunny type cartoons, they're showing me the Tasmanian devil that's just running like crazy everywhere. So patient, because this is what it does, right? When you're running around with your head cut off, you're not focused and nothing is happening productively. So they're telling me, be patient. What you're waiting for or you want to happen, you have to wait for the divine timing for it to happen. There you go. Card one down.
Okay, right. I'm not done with you again, Sarah. You're at the bottom of my list. Right. Jessica Kingy. Jessica Kingy.
So true.
Yeah, Jessica, you've had to have compassion and forgiveness around you, and you've had to have it at the top of your priority recently. And at present, you're being told you're overlooking some important details. You need to pay close attention to what's going on around you, Jessica. Okay? Because there still is a balance out of sort of an unbalance in your life. Something's out of balance around you. Okay, and you need to do whatever you need to do to correct it, Jessica. Okay, because you need to know that your ideas have always been good in the past. So whatever ideas you've had in the past have always been good. And you're reminded at the moment that you're going on a new adventure. That new adventure, you've got to stick to that. Okay? And just stand your ground, no matter how much you want to try and change direction. Just keep with this new adventure. Stand tall and maintain your dignity. Okay? Then you'll be treated with respect that you deserve from everyone else.
Okay.
It's like you're too fragmented at the minute. Come back down to earth, see the bigger picture, Jessica, okay? So I hope that helped you.
Right. I'm being pulled towards Mandy Pepper. Gave me the shivers. Her name gave me shivers, Mandy. I don't know why. I feel.
Recently.
What's that?
She's been picked on the last few lives recently.
Is that why? Oh, bless. Sorry. All right, love. Let's see. We're not. I won't pick on you. All right. I will be the nice one here, not Gav. So, all right, Mandy, this one for you. This is Love Begins. Okay, now this doesn't always mean love as in a romantic sense of, you know, your soulmate, your romantic love, but I feel this is more towards self-love or love of self, finding that love for yourself again. They're showing me either having to have gone through a number of like roller coasters or showing me an emotional roller coaster like this. So they're showing me it's about connecting back to this energy of self-love, okay? Because I feel like you're really hard on yourself. And I know that, you know, most women, we're good that way. We have this whole beat up on self thing done pat, but I feel that you do it to the extreme, to the point of sometimes being so hard on yourself that it's hard to get out of that pattern, or it's hard to get out of the down phase of the up and down. Okay. What I do feel is that if you start doing the self-care thing, start doing things for you, start, you know, and self-care doesn't always mean I'm going to go soak in a bubble bath with a bottle of wine, although there's nothing wrong with that. It is not what, you know, I always mean by self-care, because I said a lot of my clients are like, but Jules, I don't have wine. So that's not what we're talking about, right? It is self-care. It can be about, you know, doing the things like getting some fresh air, getting out in nature. And because of COVID and lockdown, obviously, you know, God bless y'all, we can't do that. But it's good to at least get out, get some sunshine, get some nature therapy is what they're showing me. So if you can go anywhere where there's nature, trees, water, something where you can feel completely like, they're showing me that's going to help you to reconnect to that self-love again. Whew. All right, I'm babbling today.
Yvonne Horn, I've got Liam that's coming by the side of me. Okay? So I'm not going card-wise with you at the minute. Right. One, he says he loves you. Okay, and he's like, you need to hear that at the minute. He says you've asked him to come. Okay. He says it's like you're not spotting him around as much as you used to do. He says, but that's because you've got a natural ability now to connect with him yourself. So a lot of what's going on in your mind, Yvonne, is coming from him. He says it's in his voice. It's not your imagination. It's him coming into your mind. And you've got the natural ability to connect with him. Okay. And you've developed that. But he's saying that you've needed to have a... Go on, give me that clearer. You needed to be willing to forgive. Okay. And now it's time to ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pains in exchange for peacefulness. He's referring to himself. It's like it might not have been fair or whatever, but he's saying he's happy, and it's time for you to try and move on from that and know that he's still with you, but not in physical form. So he's saying you need to also, going forward, use only positive words and thoughts, and then you'll rapidly manifest them to form. Okay. And saying just ask him or ask angels, cancel the effect of this past negative thinking. Okay. And you want more positivity coming into your life.
Okay.
And you just want to know, I love you, Mum. Hello, love her. She's also got an ability. He's saying that she's got an ability now to connect direct with him. Okay? But he's promising he's going to be moving some items around. He says, watch your keyboard. I hope that helps, Yvonne.
Oh, bless. I'm scanning through the messages here. Oh, Vicky, happy 70th birthday to your dad in heaven. Oh, I felt that one. It was my dad's 80th.
What dog have you got, Jules?
I have a Great Dane.
Okay, they're nice dogs. He's got a great voice.
There must be someone here. Oh, sweet Jesus. Honey! Oh, bless. 1 sec. I'll be back.
One sec. Right, who was that she was going to? So I was drawn to them.
Oh, bless. Okay, I'm back. It was the UPS man. Oh, jeez. Oh, bless. All right, boys and girls, I'm back. Oh, Grace, yeah, my dog's way to windows barking. See, that's what happens. You get one dog barking and the whole lot are off and running. Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay. Who am I being pulled to? Oh. Good Lord, there's so many people here today. Da, da. All right. Okay, I don't know who this is for, but I have a gentleman that just stepped in. His first name would have been James, or they would have called him Jim, but I feel that it was more proper they'd go by James. This is either a father or a spouse, and this is connected to a female here in the room. This would have been a gentleman that was very tall and slim. He comes across with this either a little mustache or this very, very strict. I feel he was very strict. He may have even been military but very structured. They're showing me very structured. This is a gentleman, James. So is this anyone? Please. So see, it's hard to know. Yes, please. Yes, please. I don't know who this is for.
So I said just yes. Let me know who that. Let you know who that makes. There will be about a 30-second or 40-second delay on the comments.
Okay, bless. All right, that's good to know. All right, James. He was called.
My dad's name was James. He was called Jimmy.
Yeah, that's it. I got shovers right away. Okay, that's for you, Anne. Yeah, for sure. Because I was being shown father-daughter. So I'm being shown this gentleman stepping in, showing me that he loved you very much, but he would not have necessarily been that overly affectionate or kind of coddling type parent. He was very structured, very direct, but you could tell he loved his family. Does this make sense? And I'm being shown, again, they're showing me a uniform. This may be, it may not necessarily be a military uniform, but they're showing me uniform. He would have either worn a uniform for work. This is a dark colored uniform. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Does that make sense? Okay, so, all right. Actually, I'll come back to, I'm going to come back. Lorraine Gleave, I'm going to come back to you after I have, for some reason, I just saw a flash, but I'm coming back to you after, okay? All right, here we are. And spot on. Wes, okay, we're on the right track here. Gotta love delays in technology, right? So they are definitely showing me, he's showing me this gentleman that was such a good-hearted gentleman, but had a very firm belief in things needed to be structured, things needed to be organized and properly done. They're also showing me the heart. So this was either he was very heart-centered, or they're showing me he would have passed through heart issues or heart disease, or even a heart attack. Okay. He wants you to know that he's there. I'm being shown being there with you early in the morning. So if you are waking up at very odd hours early in the morning for no reason, this is him. He's showing me being at your feet and grabbing your toes. Okay. So if you've been asking for a sign from him, whether or not he's around, well, there is your sign, my darling.
Right. Margot Patton. Margot. Margot, there's a lot of transformation around you, or has been at the moment, and you haven't seen it yet. You need to know that there's a big breakthrough around you at present, okay? And it's time that there's obstacles appearing that are an illusion, okay? And you will resolve these. You will overcome any obstacles that are around you, Margot, okay? But going forward, you've got to stop trying to make things happen and allow them to happen, okay? Because you're being a negative block to yourself, okay? You've always been adaptable, so you've got to adapt to the changes that are happening around you, okay? Your ideas are good. They're peak, you're following your sole purpose, okay? And you need to just trust that you've got all the resources that you need around you in order to move forward, okay? Yeah, again. So you're just being told to be bold, take charge, okay? Don't force things to happen, allow them to happen. So know what path you're going on. Don't force and expect everything like that. Just know that it's working towards. Okay, so I hope that helped you, Margot.
Okay. All right, Anita. Card, please, for Anita. Anita Langston. Is it my French way? Langston.
You've lost me with French.
That's right. You speak French. I do. I'm perfectly bilingual. That's the joys of having French in the family. So I actually did all my schooling in French. Did you know that?
No, but I can order a beer and I can order some food. And
the important stuff. Absolutely.
Okay, my best one was whenever he wanted unleaded petrol, he'd ask for some. What did he ask? Decaf sans plomb.
Sans plomb?
That was me what he meant.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh, wow. Yeah, as I said. All right, Anita. Okay, so I've got a card for Anita, my darling. Rest and rejuvenate card. This is literally what it means. Rest and allow yourself to rejuvenate. Sometimes when we are on automatic pilot, when you're continuously doing things day in, day out without stopping, or that you're just doing it without being conscious about it, you have to kind of slow down. They're showing me running on automatic pilot, basically just go, running on adrenaline mode, Anita. So it's important for you to rest. When your body tells you you're tired, listen to it. And the whole rest and rejuvenate is about that. Sleep is absolutely magical, and they're showing me that you need more sleep. They're showing me that you need the healing. They're showing me lots of inflammation in the body. So I don't know if you are a worrier or an overthinker who creates that adrenaline rush in your body and that cortisol, but they're definitely showing me inflammation and achiness. Okay, so listen to your body. Sleep, rest, feed it, drink lots of water, all the good things that you're supposed to be doing, but also de-stress. Learn how to de-stress, or find a way to not think about everything, or to disconnect from all the headaches. Okay, hope that helps.
Samantha Mitak. Samantha Mitak, if I've got the name right. So I was drawn to you a second ago as the comment came up. Samantha, I presume that you're online. I've been told you've got a choice. You always have got a choice. So freedom is yours. Okay, as long as you can accept that and move forward, you've got to prepare and get ready for big changes around you. Okay, but to move forward, you've got to be adaptable and use your imagination, use your innovation. Okay, you are able to see where you want to get to, so your dreams and desires are real. You are able to see those and what's in store for you in the future, but you've got to actually go for it. Abundance can then be yours, and you will be provided for in all ways. Okay, you know who you really are. Okay, so don't let illusions get in the way. You know who you are. You know what you're trying to achieve, but it's only you that can get you there. Okay, you know the real you, and that's what I'm being told. That's the main key to this: is you know the real you. You know what you're wanting to achieve, but you've got to do it. It's like you're going around in circles, like you're wanting to get there, but you're not doing anything to enable change. And change is the only constant, so you've got to allow the change. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. Okay.
Who have we got? Who am I being drawn to? Okay. Let's see. I'm being pulled towards Kim McDonald. All right, Dom.
Stealing mine.
What's that?
You keep stealing mine.
Seriously?
I'm
good like that. I think it's just because we have strong energies, Gavin. We probably pick up on the same stuff. So we're like, oh, let me take that one. But if you want, you had her first, you can go first if you have a message for her.
No, go on. No, you go ahead. It's your turn. It's your turn.
All right. Okay. Woo, I love it. The Destiny card. So the Destiny card is about things happening, right time, right place, right person, etc. So it is about things happening divinely, right? And just like with destiny, everybody believes, well, not everybody, but people believe that we have so many things we're fated to do, or that we have on our blueprint that we're expected to have or occur during our adventure here on Earth. And I definitely feel that the Destiny card for you really symbolizes that there are things that are going to happen at the right time. Okay, it's kind of similar to the other card beforehand about patience. So there is patience, but know that, when things don't happen when we want them to, it's often because there's other things happening in the background that you don't know about. Okay, you're not aware of. And they're showing me it's not that it's not supposed to happen or what you're expecting to happen, but it's about perfect timing. So know that sometimes when we think we're ready for something, we're not. The universe gives it to us when we are ready. Destiny, at the right time, right place. Okay, so be patient, my darling. If things feel like they're in limbo at the moment, it's just that other things in the background have to happen, creating that domino effect up until we are where we are now, waiting for the thing to happen. But they're showing me this is a heart's desire, or this is something that you've been really wanting to happen, or wanting to speed up. Sometimes things aren't supposed to be sped up. We're supposed to literally learn something in the process. Okay.
Lorraine Gleave. Okay. I've got Dad that's come by the side of me, okay? Why are you saying he loves you? And he's aware that he's left a pain behind. But he feels that him going has left you lost. Okay? And he's saying that you need to trust your instincts. You've always trusted your instincts in the past. Whenever you have, it's always aided you. But at the moment, he's saying that you need to shift your perception. Things aren't as they see. As they seem. What you need to do is actually take some time, step back, and reflect on everything that's around you. He's saying there are still blessings around you, Lorraine. Okay. You've always been fearless. You've always stood strong, and that's kind of how he remembers you. You have got strength. You've always stood strong. Okay, but now's the time for making plans and then focusing on those plans. Because whenever in the past you've had an intention, you've always created. Okay, so at the present time, you've got to be making plans again and focusing on them. Without any plans, you're not getting anywhere. Okay, and then if you can make those plans and focus, it says he can guide you through the voice of your soul. Okay, and that will allow you to move forward. And we just pulled a couple of cards as well for you. So he's saying you need to see beyond the current situation, whatever's around you, okay? And let go of the need to be right, okay? He's not saying you're not right, but let go of the need to be right. That can create you drama, and you don't like drama. So let go of the need to be right. But if you can do that, it says you will see your seeds grow. I believe there's going to be something very positive around you next year in spring. He's pointing me to the season of spring, as if when you get to spring, you will look back at this time now, you'll be able to see exactly how far you've come. Okay, and he is saying spring might seem a million miles away to you, but it's not. He's saying, my darling, it's not. That's a short period of time. In actual fact, it's just over a quarter of a year. Okay, he's saying that there will be. You will look back and you'll be able to smile at how far you've come. Okay, so just be aware of that, Lorraine. Okay, I hope it helps you. Back over to you.
Well, how nice of you. Okay, hold on a second. All right. Who do I want to jump on? No, that doesn't sound right, does it? Plus, I need to have a what are those things? Beep, those censored things on my lives. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I'm being told to put my cards away because I have someone else here instead. So here we go. So I have a lady in spirit here. She would have been a mother and a grandmother. I feel there's a Greek connection here, either a connection to Greece, either through lineage or through whether. Yeah, they're showing me. I feel this is somebody who was Greek or was born in Greece. There's that connection there, or would have lived there. Possibly a name of Betty or Elizabeth, Betty for short, possibly. Short, dark hair. I feel like she colored her hair dark, though. I don't feel it was necessarily always that dark till she was 90. However, I'm feeling there's a real connection here with her children or grandchildren. So she would have been very involved in your life and your children's lives. She's showing me definitely. Okay, Trina says sounds like my mate Nikki. Okay, this sounds like this is an older woman though. This would have been a woman that I feel she would have passed. I want to say in her 70s or 80s. So I don't know if your mate was older, Trina, but this lady definitely has a connection to Greece. They keep showing me the flag now, the Greek flag.
I don't know. That to me, I'd be lost on flags.
Yeah, seriously. That's what happens when you're a world traveler. You recognize the flags. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyone, is this for you? No, it's not for you, Trina. Okay. So this is definitely, this lady just wants to share. Hold on. Okay. She's showing me a red box. and inside the box there's jewelry. This would have been pearls or someone's necklace that would have been handed down or given to her. She's showing me that this person that she's trying to connect with here in the group would either have this box or these jewelry would have been given to them. Pearls or necklace. Granny, not sure. Oh, God. All right. Okay. She's passing through, and she's very quick. She would have been someone who walked. She was very short, petite, tiny woman. I would say not even 5 foot tall. Like, she was tiny, almost midget size. Not a midget, but you know what I mean. She's very tiny, vertically challenged, as I like to call it. Me being from that group of people, I'm a whopping 5'2". Okay, I have my grandma's old jewelry box. It has jewelry in it. Rachel, maybe this is for you. Is this a red box? Would this be a red box that it was in? If this is the red box, this is for you. Box. Rachel, waiting for an answer. Nonetheless, this woman definitely wanted to share and let you know that there's a lot of love there. But that jewelry, there's something about the pearl or beads. Oh, Sarah Jane. See, I hate, why is it that people all jump in all of a sudden? I have to be careful with my words. And now Honey's losing it again. Welcome to my circus. Okay. Definitely this woman she's lovely. She would have been in the kitchen a lot. She would have been like puttering around. She's very quick. I'm being shown she was almost like running around all the time, back and forth. This tiny little petite thing, absolutely adorable. And almost, I feel there may have been an accent. This may be a Greek accent, but I feel like there's an accent here. Oh, am I getting any feedback? Yes, from Rachel. Yes, this is for you. Okay. Bless. Anyhow, she just wanted to put through that message that she's very much there with you, very much around you. Go ahead and make that decision, is what I'm hearing. Don't be afraid to listen to your intuition on this one. Don't get anybody else's approval or anyone else from the outside. Okay. All right. All yours, Skev.
Okay, right. Just as Jules was talking then, I've just had a gentleman come through to me. So whoever recognises this gentleman, please let me know.
Gav, that looks like my dad.
Seriously.
Dead serious.
I know he's going to my daughter. Okay, he's just wanted, because what I was getting was, I'm very proud of you. Okay. But would he be right that he's showing he slimmed himself down? He's saying he slimmed himself down. He's matching a photo. And he's gone back. He likes to be in his 40s. Okay. And he's thanking you for everything you've been doing recently. Okay. And looking after the family. He knows that you've had to shift stuff around in order to do that. But you've not told Mum that you've done that. You've shifted a lot around and sacrificed things for yourself. And he's saying he's really proud of you. Okay. As if he's trying to imply that sometimes he was wrong with how he might have judged you, and he's apologising. Okay, and he might have told you that you were not caring. He might have tried to impose that you didn't care enough as you do, and he's trying to say he's apologising and saying that he's sorry. It might not have been words that he used, but he gave off that energy, and he's just saying he loves you and he's sorry. Okay?
Apology accepted.
And he's saying, just look at my one say. He wants me to hold it back up. He goes, look at my smile. You did that to me every time. That's his message. That you made him smile all of the time. But I believe you're going to stumble across a photo that matches that of him in his younger age. He's around about 40. And it's either just come out or it's just coming out.
Oh, I know exactly what picture you're talking about. It is definitely that one.
But he good at art. Literally, that was seconds of him going, just done.
He was, sketches, Oh, sorry, guys, in the chat room, I bumped everybody out.
Well, no, I'm glad that's come across to you. Okay, but I know he's been drawn or brought him through before, but it's like this is different. He's done it in a different way, and this is to match the photo.
I love it.
It's like he's written a J. I love you. It's just a letter J. I love you. She's not no name. It's just Jay. I love you. Try and tag. Okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, I probably knocked you off form now.
Yep, that's it. I'm done now. So your turn again.
He did say when I was getting the drawing, he's like, I'll keep it talking. I don't know what
Yeah.
I'll keep talking.
No.
I didn't realise it was coming your way.
Yeah. Bless. He's such a sweetheart. Mwah. Thank you. All right. Let me get my glasses back so I can see. I'm trying to focus on this. All right. Here. Okay. I'll do one for Katie.
Very loud.
Katie
Why did you show me a barbecue in winter?
What's that?
You showed me a barbecue, but in winter.
Yeah, we barbecue in the winter here. We're Canadian.
He's just laughing and saying barbecue in winter. And he's just said, say that.
Yeah. Seriously, we do.
Okay, well, there you go. It's just about barbecuing in winter.
It's snowing, right? We had a little bit of snow. We barbecued yesterday.
Okay, well, he's just laughing. No. Glad that makes sense.
It's something he would have done. It's something he would have done as well.
I believe he must have been remembered while you were barbecuing.
I was talking to him.
Okay, there you go. And that was why the barbecue's just like that. He's just jumped in and said, you've got to tell her barbecuing in the winter.
So pushy today. Got a blast, Raj. Okay, so I was being pulled towards Katie for a card. See, you threw me off with that. Not that much, Gav. Hold on. The Triumph card for Katie. This is a really good card. This is about overcoming things. So it's about triumphing and overcoming things. It doesn't just mean winning. It really means overcoming like really big obstacles or really big challenges. So I feel like for you, this is a confirmation that this is, you're on your long, it felt like it was a long haul. Like they're showing me having to feel like you're going up all the way up the hill all the time. They're showing you it's time to go back down now and let it glide. So they're showing me triumphing over the obstacles. So if things seem like they're huge obstacles right now, or if you have been dealing with a really big obstacle or challenge, know that this is a temporary state of being. Triumph card is about overcoming that and overcoming the fear. So some of this I feel comes down to also inner fears creeping up. Don't let them take over. It happens often. I think our brain goes into overdrive, and then that little internal dialogue goes up. You're not this. You're too much like this, or negativity. But they're showing me that you will overcome whatever big challenge or really big challenges and obstacles you've been dealing with. You're going to triumph it. Know that this is an internal battle as well. Okay. And I just noticed one of my leaps are falling. All right. Oh, yours, go.
Rob Human, are you still online? Rob, are you still online? I've got your grandmother by the side of me.
Oh, you're welcome, Katie. Mwah.
I'm waiting there for years and I'll come back to him in there. Lindsay Nemo. Sorry, go on. Okay. Do Lindsay Nemo quickly and I'll come to you, Rob, okay? Lindsay. Have you been unleashing the wild within yourself at the moment? But I've been told it's all for good reason because you've actually got a lot of joy and light around you, Lindsay, and you're not seeing that. I don't know where yours has just gone. Lindsay, it's time for you to move in a new direction, potentially with some travel. I don't know whether you've been thinking about going somewhere. But I'm seeing travel with regard to you, Lindsay. You must be brave and honest. You always are brave and honest. You've got to be brave and honest in order to get to where you want to go. Honour your inner knowing. As long as you're following what your instincts and intuition are trying to draw you towards, Lindsay, you will unlock the magic within. Just hold on to your space, hold on to your dreams for what you want. Okay? Don't know quite where Jules has gone. So can everyone else? There's a couple that have said they can't hear me. Is everyone else, can they hear me? I'm coming to you, Rob. Just checking you can hear me first. Give me 1 second. Let me try and make it better. Okay, it's better now. You can hear me. Okay. Hopefully that made sense to you, Lindsay. Let me just see if I can get Jules back. Let me just try and get Jules back. Give me a second. Right, so give me 1 second. Just message Jules. Right. Right. Okay. Rob, Grandma. Jules is back. Right.
Did you not like me there? Did you kick
Jules,
me
it was
off?
nothing to do with me.
Okay, right.
No, I don't know where you went. Right.
No,
Rob,
it just went blank all of a sudden.
Your grandmother's on the
Sorry.
side of me. You're showing me stories. Sorry, back a little bit. Show me stories. Okay. So I do know it's your grandmother, but she's like reading stories. But she says you're lost at the minute and you don't need to be. Okay. He's pointing me towards cards. Give me 1 second, Rob. I want you to remember that you are the light. You've always been the good person. You've always got light around you, and you always do the best for others. Okay, and she wants you to know that. She says that's important for you to know at the moment, Rob. Okay, but it is a time where you've got to choose a path, and what you need to do is follow your dreams and be on the journey. So at the moment, it's like you're not following your dreams. Something's holding you back from following your dreams, and she doesn't want it to. Okay? You've always healed in the past whenever there's been a problem around you. So she's saying you can heal again. There's no problem with that. Sometimes our biggest learning, come on, give me that. Some of our biggest life lessons are learning. And as long as you can accept that you've learned from past mistakes or things that have happened in the past, it doesn't mean it's going to happen again. So she is saying when red flags show up, you've just got to listen to them in the future. Don't put shields in front of you, put shields behind you. She's not being clear to me on what she's talking about, Rob. That could be we're on a live, but hopefully that's making sense to you. So she's saying what you need to do is drop your shields currently, okay, and just connect with your emotions. Don't hold your emotions back. What she's reminding you to do, you see, is if you withdraw yourself, then you're not exchanging energies with people. And in order to create abundance and happiness, you must exchange energies. So she's worried that you're just going to not exchange energies and you're going to slip back to being distant from others. She doesn't want that. She said it's time to shed your old skin, let go of the past, and embrace the energy of peace. Okay? And if you can embrace the energy of peace, she's saying, okay, I'm not sure that she's talking about love as in love, relationship love, but she's saying then love is yours. Okay? Trust your instincts and trust your talents in the changing times. Okay? Feel love and comfort. There's a lot of love and comfort still around you. She's saying, angels around you. Angels saying, I love you, my boy. Whatever's happening around you, what's happened in the past, in the family, and she's just saying, don't worry, everyone else has always come through in a good way. So she's just saying, just continue moving forward. And she's just calling you my boy. If she's around you, and just know that. And she's there to play with you. Sorry. I've got to repeat it. I will explain to the viewers online. She wants to play with your balls. And she's referring to cat balls. She's balls lighting up. And so Rob works in the paranormal, so he's got equipment. But she's gone, tell Rob I want to play with his balls. Okay, so it's like a smile on your face. I'm going to repeat what's given. Okay? So she's wanting to know that she's around. You're more than welcome, Rob. Okay? And that is her humour as well, she's saying, coming through. She just wanted to be funny. And she's saying, send love to the rest of the family. So I hope that helps you, Rob.
Oh, sweet Jesus, I love it.
Right.
Oh, God help me. All right.
You've never given
that threw me off. That threw me off. What? I know I heard wrong. I thought it was just me that heard stuff like that. I thought, oh God. Oh, well, you know, and it's funny, Gavin, you know, you say how we don't usually, you know, you don't kind of second guess what spirit's bringing to you. At one point, I had this lovely lady that came to see me, and she must have been this lovely old lady in her 80s or so. And I was doing readings in person at that point, and she came over and she was sitting and through the whole reading, I keep hearing pink frilly underwear, and I'm thinking, pink frilly underwear. This lady's 80. I was like, no. So through the whole reading, I kept getting it, and then finally, I said, look, I got to split something out because if I don't, you know, I know Spirit's gonna give me that look. So I said to her, if I say to you, pink frilly underwear, does it mean anything? Well, she got so excited. She was just clapping her hands. And she said to me, if that was the only thing you said to me through the whole reading, I'd be happy. And I thought, okay, so I got to ask, what does it mean? She said, well, when I met my husband, I was wearing pink frilly underwear. And when he got ill, and she said to him, if he passed before she did, she would wear pink frilly underwear to his funeral. Well, she did. She wore the underwear, and she wanted that confirmation to know that he knew she was there. So again, spirit coming from the other side, giving us confirmation that we know nothing about, right? So often it means nothing to us, like the balls. It means absolutely nothing, but it does to usually for the people that are getting the message. So I don't censor anymore. I used to before kind of go, oh, I don't know about that. I just blurt it out. So, you know.
Oh, I do. I normally warn in events that I just say whatever's given. So if it sounds rude to anyone else,
yeah,
whoever it's being given to can always take the message. So it's not being rude. It's not being
exactly right. Oh, but all right. Let me see. What can we do? Message. Oh, yes, I saw your message, Mandy. Thank you. No. All right. Who am I being pulled towards? All right. Okay. Jade Marie. Jade Marie. I'm being pulled towards Jade. All right, darling. For you, we have the emotional withdrawal card. Okay. Sometimes this is about, you know, depression or being in a really pulling yourself away from people, taking recluse like you people are doing in the UK, really isolating and kind of taking a step back. So it is about withdrawing feelings, not allowing yourself to feel connected to people. So sometimes we have to go into protection mode, okay? And I feel right now they're showing me it's okay to be in that little bubble of protection. It's okay to not necessarily be completely open and vulnerable with everyone you connect with. So keep a little bit of that privacy, okay? They're showing me it's okay to, you know, put yourself, your needs first and you know, forget other people sometimes. But it also is about not allowing yourself to get too involved or too emotionally attached to people that you already know are not good for you, or they're not going to stick around, because they're showing me you had a tendency of having love for the wounded warriors, the band-aids, as I like to call them, the people that always need fixing, healing, loving, guiding. But sometimes you have to put your own emotional needs first. Okay, so they're showing me put your needs first. Make sure that you are in a good place before you start giving out all of that love and goodness to other people. Okay, here we go.
Sarah Jane. Sarah Jane. Sarah, I'm being given with regard to you, law of attraction. And to remember that whatever energy you're putting out, you get back. And so you need to be using a positive energy around yourself in order to get what you want back. Okay? Sometimes you have difficulty having faith in others. I've been told that's more of a past life issue. Okay? And you ask your angels to help you remember, release, and learn from past experience. But you must be positive in your words, your thoughts, and describing family and relationships around you. I'm hoping this makes sense to you now, but it's being reminded or wanting, spirit of wanting to let you know that the divine truth is your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. Okay. I believe that's something that's maybe holding you back, either with mother or father, but just know that they have loved you, they loved you to the best of their ability. Okay. You must pay attention to your crown chakra. Ideas when they come through to you are true guidance, and they're sent in answer to your prayers, but you often let your imagination get in the way. It's not your imagination, it is communication coming through into your crown. And I do feel there's a positive change to do with relationship. They're not saying love relationship, but a positive change to do with relationships around you. But as long as you're using the law of attraction with positive energy. So I don't know if you're in a new relationship, okay, or whether something has turned for a more positive outlook. But that's correct, and that's the path that it's going down. You need to listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body, as I said, is receiving accurate messages from the divine, but you're to follow that. Okay? And don't worry, if there's something that's of caution going to show up, it will show up a red flag to you. So you need to be listening to that and following the positive, okay? Knowing that any negative, you will have that flagged up so that you don't get hurt. Okay, and I hope that makes sense to you.
Mm-hmm. I have an answer for Rachel asked, I think I had touched on her earlier, but she needs to know if she should go back home or stay where you are. I'm hearing stay where you are. Inner fears creeping up right now that are telling you to go back home, to give up, to throw in the towel. I'm telling you, it's just a question of getting past this bump, and you'll move forward after that. It's fears that are holding you back or making you want to run back to what feels like safe pastures. But I'm telling you, what you'll be doing is taking 2 steps back if you do that. Sometimes we have to face the storms, and we have to be put in these situations that are really challenging. Don't go running, face it head on. I'm hearing you're not going to crumble. They're showing me you have to start foundations. You have to lay foundations first, is what they're showing me. You didn't give it enough time. Okay, you can do this.
100%. 100%. I agree with Jules there. Okay, and Dad just says you've got to. Okay, just don't even think of going back. Even if you look at the bigger picture now, you'll already see, even though there's a short-term problem, the bigger picture was you've already got more happiness where you are. Yeah. It may not have always come around to you at the moment, but everything's going to be fine. You've already seen a big step up in your happiness. So don't be going backwards. That is more than 2 steps in the wrong direction. That's cancelling out all the positive good work that you put in the first place, and some. So I'm glad that Jules has given that answer as well. It's just like, no.
Thank you, Spirit.
Out of interest, she has lost a lot of money recently. Okay, and I believe it was only yesterday. I picked up around a car. Is there anything you pick up with regard to this lost money? Is it gone or is it still around her?
I feel it's gone.
So do I, but I feel it's gone from around a car.
Yeah, exactly. There's definitely the connection to the car, but I don't feel it's there anymore. If it was there, it wasn't there for long.
Okay. I don't want to go and say anything that's out of tenure, but I feel it's someone that you knew.
Yes, there's a familiar feeling to it. I get that feeling too. It's someone, it may not necessarily be a close friend, right? Not necessarily a close friend, but an acquaintance or someone that you know who knows your situation or who knew where your things were.
It hasn't gone if you were to look hard enough, but it's gone.
Yep.
It's not lost where you think it was lost. It's to do with a goodbye, but that's all I'm getting.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether that makes sense to you, Rachel, but hopefully that does.
Yeah.
Coins. It's just I'm being given it the same as coins. And that will make sense to you while I'm online. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So I can't remember whose turn it is now.
It's your turn.
Okay.
I just throw it your way.
Safia. Going to cards with you, Safia. One has just jumped out at me.
Ooh.
You need to clear yourself, okay? Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you've absorbed through your lifetime. Okay, that's just jumped out. That isn't where I was going, but I know that's relevant. Okay, so clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies that you've absorbed. As if you have been working with Archangel Raphael, he is giving healing energy, okay, to you at the moment and supporting you in healing work. He wants you to develop healing work more. But you've got to be listening, or you've started to listen to your intuitive feelings, okay? And you are starting to get more accurate messages. You're not using them for everyone else. You're not using them for yourself. They're giving guidance to you as well, okay? You are being pointed to move forward, try and aid this healing process and build your energy back up by using crystals. The energy of crystals will support you and help you with your present situation, okay? And you are a natural medium. You've got the natural abilities to connect with departed loved ones of others, okay? But sometimes it is your energy that lets you down. So your solar plex chakra, and that's where crystals could aid you. So it's safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. I don't know where Jules has gone. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pains in exchange for peacefulness. I hope that helps you, Safia. Okay, Jules has been cut off. She's just going to reboot and she's coming back on. Okay, right. I'll do another while waiting for that. Okay, she will come back on in a second. I don't know how many more she will do. She said she was going to do it about an hour. I know it's around about the hour. But she's going to come back on anyway. Just rebooting the computer. Now, Jules isn't my sister, Sharon. We've just got the same surname, but she's not my sister. Right. MKL. It's Steve, isn't it? Is that right? MKL. I'm being drawn to you. Give me 1 second because it's not going down the card front. Dan. Okay, Dan, not Steve. I don't know where Steve's come from. Do you know a Steve as well? So Dan.
Back again.
Let me come to you, Dan. All right, Dan. I've got Mum by the side of me, but it's if one is trying to tell you that she's really pleased with you at the minute. Okay, you're very focused and you're getting done everything that you need to get done. She says sometimes you've got to speak less and you've got to listen more. Okay, so she is telling you off and saying sometimes you don't listen enough. She says you are following your passion and she wants you to continue following your passion. Okay, and perseverance is going to help you. Whatever you're trying to achieve, whatever you're trying to get to, you will get there, but it's seeming that you're not going to get there. Okay, you're going to dig in and see it through to completion. Steve, I can't get Steve out of my head. As if there's a warning to you about Steve, as if he's going to let you down. Okay, so I believe it's someone you either work with or that's around you. You're being told to be very careful. He's going to let you down. Not just like on one job. I see there's a bigger picture to it, and you're just being warned. Okay, but saying whatever you're trying to achieve at the moment, follow your passion, dig in, and you will see it through to completion. You just got to trust in your higher self that you will get there. Okay, your ideas are amazing and they're at a peak. Okay, they're at a peak and you are going to succeed. It says you just need determination. You know where you're going to get to, and you will get there. Okay, there's never a doubt of that. You always do. Which knows that freedom and choice is yours. It always has been. Okay. So it's trying to say that you are innocent. She said that's unusual for her to be telling you you're innocent. And she's laughing. Okay. It's saying you've got to free yourself of any past shame or guilt. I don't know exactly what she means by that, but I hope that makes sense to you. So she's saying just move forward, trusting your instincts. That will guide you through the situations that's around you at the minute. Okay? Over to you.
Well, hello again. Sorry about that. Oh, I swear Spirit likes to play games.
So there's someone I've got to remove. Right.
Oh? Who are we removing today?
Rafter or something or other.
Okay. I was actually being pulled towards Tara Lynn, Runesville, anything on my relationship. The first thing that came up literally was this disconnection happening, okay, a complete disconnection. It's almost like there's this breakdown in communication and there's no flow anymore. They're showing me that communication is not flowing. There's a sense of there's something missing. Sometimes when there's a void in a relationship, when there's something missing, that's what they're showing me. There's something missing. There's something that is an emotion, a void that you're feeling like that you're not being fulfilled or you're not getting what you need out of this relationship. I feel that you've seen the red flags. You're showing me seeing your red flags or seeing behaviors that are not what you had hoped for, but wanting to put blinders on it. So know that, sometimes we have to be honest with ourselves about whether or not these relationships are good for us or if this is for my well-being. Because the thing is, they're showing me this is like a love-hate relationship sometimes where they can be really passionate and really connected. And then other times there's like just this headbutting. I feel like there's a complete lack of communication though. So they're showing me if you can bring it back to an energy of, listening to one another, to really kind of opening up your heart chakra when you're talking instead of wanting to always be the one who's right. Both of you are stubborn and both of you want to have the last word or to be right. But when it comes down to it, it's never worth it. Really to have the last word for what? So again, I'm hearing from Spirit, do some soul searching here. Is this something that you really want? Do you honestly feel like this is going to fulfill you for the rest of your life? Because I don't feel like you're getting what you need. Okay. If you want to stay in this relationship, the communication has to be mended. It has to be fixed here somehow. There has to be a flow of energy, not just the one-sidedness, okay? But if you decide to step away from this relationship, I do definitely see another person coming in April of 2021. There you go.
Kaylin Matson. Kaylin Matson.
Oh.
Kaylin Matson. Sorry, Kaylin, I will come to you. I just saw Yvonne's comment. Why is it cold worse at night time? Come on then, I'm leaving that one with you, Jules.
What? Okay, hold on a minute. Sweet Jesus.
So it just made me chuckle. Thanks, God. I don't know,
Wait a
probably
minute.
because
What
you're
does this
lying
mean?
down, and therefore more congestion occurs. But I'm not a doctor.
Oh, bless.
Kalim. Sorry, I just had to read that one out.
You guys are pretty funny. All right. Let me
Kalim.
see. Joanne. Oh,
Kalim.
I got one too after. Woo! I gotta write it down. I gotta write
It's a
the name
good
down.
time for you to start a new adventure at the moment, Kaylin. But in order to allow this new adventure, you've got to have some deep emotional healing first. Okay? You have got your guides and you've got family in spirit all around you, but you've got to act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without question. I'm worried that you won't commit to it. So I know there's been a period of darkness that you've been experiencing, but you need to know that that is passing now. So they're not trying to say that they're trying to say they understand that darkness has been around you, okay, but you must heal. You've got to allow that healing. It's like you're holding yourself back from healing. Okay, your imagination, magical side to you, and you need to be following that. It's like you have been accepting a situation as it is rather than fighting to change it. And now is the time to sort of stand up for yourself. Take time to rest and recuperate rather than just continuing to strive in a direction you don't want to be going in. And then stop. You've got to choose. You've either got to stop complaining or make the positive changes to your life. So either stop complaining about them or make those positive changes and count the blessings that are around you. Okay? Your ideas are good. Just trust in yourself. Okay? You've got to keep your sense of humor around you at the minute. Don't take things too seriously. And if you can follow your intuition, then it will bring the balance back into your life. Okay? So I hope that helped you, Kaylin.
Right. Joanne Boone asked if she was going to meet someone at her age, at 64 years old. Will I meet someone? Why is age an issue? Age is never an issue. Listen, when it comes down to connecting with someone, and God, I mean, this is so up my alley right now. So there's a lot of people that have this belief that after a certain age, you're past market price or something, and like people just don't bother anymore. But it really comes down to how you feel about yourself. So energetically, Joanne, if you feel like you are a catch, like you are someone who is worthy of love, who is worthy of having someone in their life that is like, you know, up to par with yourself, then yes, you can absolutely create that. You can manifest it. It comes down to manifestation and our vibrations. So if you are raising your vibration up to this energy of like, I am the shit. Like basically, if you feel like you are it and that, you know, you deserve that, you'll attract that. Believe me, it's an energetic thing. Listen, Gavin laughing at me, yapping away in the background.
I've seen some. No, I agree with you totally. I was trying not to laugh at someone had put, "Oh yes, Big Willie," which was probably one of the others.
Jesus, here we go.
It just threw me.
Doesn't take much, does it? No.
No,
I swear I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, squirrel. Oh, Lorraine says you need to get a cig like mine instead of the fags. That's right, I have a vape.
I've got those, but no, they're not the same.
Sharon, Jules, people keep saying that to me. So is it that you know going to see anyone? I said no. Jesus, Sharon. Oh, bless. I absolutely love the people in your chats. You guys are awesome. Literally, it's such a wonderful energy.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Good family, good soul family.
Yeah, they will support each other as well.
I can see that.
Joanne, never think that you're too old. That is one of the things regularly on readings I say to other people. So age is nothing. It doesn't matter. And people worry about age and all sorts. It doesn't make a difference.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know people who have met their soul connections in their 70s and literally are living the life they've always wanted. So, you know, age is just a number. And, you know, if we're if we're supposed to have love in our life and you believe you are, then you will. You create it. Put the energy out there. I saw a question up there about somebody said something. They had two of their loved ones in their dream last night, but they couldn't remember what they said. I think it was Sharon.
Yeah, that would be going on. Yeah, someone had mentioned that.
No, it was Emma. It was Emma. Yeah. So two family members who passed in March, and they were in my dream last night. I don't remember what they said. Can they come back? Well, you know, you can always talk to your loved ones through meditation. You can ask them to come in your dreams, and yes, sometimes they do come in your dreams, and you don't necessarily remember everything. I'm a big believer that because spirit has a much easier way connecting with us when we are in sleep mode, because our vibrations are much higher, our frequency is higher, it's easier for them to show up, right? Just the fact if they showed up and they looked healthy and whole and well, then it literally is a sign they're giving you a hello from the other side, that we're okay. They say, you know, we're not always supposed to remember word for word. Sometimes it's just that sign they're popping into let you know that they're all right, that they're there with you. So, you know, don't feel bad or think, oh God, I didn't get the message. They come back, they will come back. Ask them to come back again. If you welcome them in your dreams, they'll come more often.
They will.
Oh my
They
God,
will.
that sounded wrong.
Lorraine, please, you just asked, would this year get any better? Okay. I understand that it's been a bad year. There's always a positive to everything. For instance, if it hadn't have been lockdown, I probably wouldn't have got all of you communicating with one another and like the family group up and running, etc. So that is a positive. All of you follow me now. You've all made a lot of new friendships as well to do with this. There's a positive in all of it. If it hadn't have been due to lockdown and the virus, some of that wouldn't happen. I've grown the page and the lives that I've done. I hadn't done a live before lockdown. I was terrified of them. Now I love them. So there's a lot of positives in everything. So it's counting the blessings that are still around rather than focusing on the negatives. Hands up. It's not been the greatest of years and not being able to get around or do this, that, or the other. There's always a positive to look at on the other foot. Okay? So and it's whatever you make of it. So if you're feeling that it's all down and it's all bad, then you're going to be attracting that type of energy. But if you can focus on it in a different way, it will bring whatever a problem is around. As long as you can look at it in a different way, you can bring more positivity into it, which can get through any problems. Okay? I do hope that explains that a little bit better.
Gav, I saw the time. I have to go though. I would stay longer, but I have a client in 10 minutes, so I'm so sorry.
No worries. You have a good reading in 10 minutes.
Okay? Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone. Sending love your way.
And speak to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I will go as well very in a minute. But what I will do first, I'm being drawn to do another portrait. So I'll do one portrait, okay, and see where this is going to go. I'll point this down. I'm looking forward to some carrot cake after this. So I'm going to make all them hungry instead. Excuse me. Right. Whoever recognises this gentleman, please let me know. Trina, I'm being drawn to you. Trina. Trina, would he have cared for you like a father? There is a fatherly love coming across from him towards you. Okay? If he wasn't like that when he was alive, he definitely is. Definitely is now. He supports you. Does that make sense, Trina? So the comments seem to stop coming through. Try and reconnect them. Trina, are you there? Comments seem to stop coming through. Right, Trina. And it makes sense about being of like fatherly love towards you. Okay. If it wasn't, then he is around you now in that kind of basis. Okay. But he does want love to go towards all of the family. Okay. He's pleased he's not forgotten. He's never forgotten. It's like he wants to be remembered with fun. He likes to get together with all family when the family get there. You can take, okay. He says at the moment, Trina, it's like a decision needs to be made. And make a decision and then take the appropriate action. It's like you've already decided what you want to do, but you're not taking the action. Okay. So just in order to take that action, you need to slow down, pause, and breathe. Okay. And just be grateful for all that you're blessed with. Okay. Because in the past, whenever you've focused on anything and you've eliminated all distractions, then you choose the right priorities. And at the moment, Trina, you need to be choosing the right priorities. Okay. Clear out the old clutter, which means not necessarily clear out the physical clutter, but the clutter in your mind so that you can focus. Okay. And then you can immerse yourself directly into the plan of moving forward. Okay? You're always adapting to changes that happen around you. So there's no difference now. Okay. You have all the resources and the strength that you need. So you just need to find that confidence, be bold, and take charge. Does that make sense to you? And he's just wanting you to know that he loves you, okay? That he is always around. He is also, Trina, showing me some flowers. I feel it's not necessarily towards you, but there's a female's birthday around. Okay? And he's wanting that birthday which is being passed on. But I don't feel it's necessary. Birthday. It's just a female's birthday. It's either just gone or just coming, and he's like wants to be reminded to them and pass on those birthday wishes. So I hope that makes sense to you. You've got to commit to that moving if that's what you're trying to do, Trina. Okay? And he's saying then success will be yours. Okay. You can do whatever you want to do, but you've just got to agree to it. Stop letting distractions get in the way, is what he's saying, okay? I hope that makes sense to you, Trina. Yeah. 17th. Right, last one. Last one. Okay, Zoe Louise Clayton, I'm coming through to you, but for your partner. Okay? And what I'm picking up is that present he needs to be connecting with emotional. There's been a lot of emotion around. Okay, what he needs to actually be focusing on at the present time is reigniting passion. Okay, enjoyment into life. Okay, if he can do that, then he'll grow and reap the rewards. Like he's let go of the need to be right. So he's let go of that, even if it wasn't in if he wasn't wrong. He's let go of needs to be wrong, and he has seen the seeds grow since then. So just continue on the path that he's on, okay, and continue to follow the voice of his soul. He has unlocked the magic within. He knows himself very well. But he is very sensitive, and he'll let things bother him and take him on board in his heart when it doesn't need to. Okay, and he's been told to let go of that, and when he knows it's something not truth about him, let it go above his head. So it does take a lot on board, even if he pretends to be very, very strong. Okay, he must just trust his instincts moving forward. He's very good at being fearless and standing strong, and he needs to do that, but just not letting things bother him. But typically could. He'd like him being given. He knows himself very, very, very well. So just if it's an untruth, let it go above his head. Water off of a duck's back. Okay, he's very graceful. Okay, in movement and actions, a very caring person. Okay, and he is in the process of releasing the old and recuperating. Okay, so he just needs to hold his space and keep moving forward. He will see transformation, and that will unveil his gifts very, very shortly. So he just needs to see beyond the illusion, see beyond the current situation, and continue to be focused. Okay? He's on a new dream and a new journey. So just keep on that basis. All right. So I hope that makes sense to him. Okay. I'm going to go offline now. Hope everyone's enjoyed that with Jules as well. And I do thank you all for joining. I don't relax with all. I mean, sorry, it's easy to relax with all this on mind. Remember, I've given a reading, Lorraine. I don't remember what's being given, otherwise my mind would be full of everyone else's information. So pretty much as soon as I've done a reading or a message has been passed or anything like that, then my mind's clear again. Otherwise, you would be right. I would just have a mind full of everyone else's information, not my own. So it's very easy. As soon as I come off and stop working, then that's all gone. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. And I will see you all soon. And you all take care. And thank you for being there. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.